see them there? Yep. So here we have them in their alt modes. So starting from my left, you've got Wing, Waver, Dash, Tacker, Mac, and Tackle. These obviously are the 6 forms there. Obviously some bought the actual add-ons for the Gestalt mode. For example, if I pick up Waver there, you can see he's got like a huge fucking gun on his back, but if you look closely, that's actually the fist that forms Landcross. So yeah, that's some of them. In fact, he almost uses all the parts except the head. The head is the only accessory that doesn't go on because it'd look fucking stupid to have a head on there. Anyway, that aside, yeah, pretty much I've used up every single accessory. I mean, I've cheated a bit because things like he's got 2 guns I've put on his little sides there, which isn't shown in the instructions. I've only got one instruction for the lot, so it doesn't actually tell me what to do with the rest of the guys. But anyhow, so I've cheated. Sue me. But that's it really. Obviously, I'll start with move those out of the way, and I shall start with Wing. I'm already almost 5 minutes into this, so I'm obviously going to be a 2-parter. But I'll get on with it. Wing is obviously some sort of fighter jet plane. If I take that gun off there, the modes for these guys I want to show you in a moment aren't fantastic. They do kind of look a bit stupid, I have to say. Obviously, with any kind of Gestalt, you're gonna get crap little figures, and this guy's no exception. You know, when you transform these into their robot modes, but you know, it's not too bad. I mean, these were part of the Multi-Force Micromasters range. So I mean, you know, you kind of like compare them to the Legends series, I suppose. The Transformers Legends, where they're quite basic Transformers. So they're not too bad. I mean, you can obviously, you know, there's obviously you can still see the arms there. But aside from that, you know, it's. I keep trying to convince myself that they're good, because they're not bad. I mean, they're really not bad. I mean, for the time age itself, you know, it's to be expected to have some sort of kibble. I mean, that's the undercarriage itself there, and that's Wing. Move on to Waver. That's Waver, who transforms. His alt mode is a hydrofoil kind of boat thing. I just remove these accessories as I go along. Yeah, so he's obviously got this little fan at the back, which does actually turn. Oops. It doesn't close up really that well. Underside, again a bit of kibble there. I mean, there's not much you can say about these. These are very, very basic toys. You can see the head, which is going to pop out soon. But I think the thing that makes these guys great is that they're so unique. I mean, that's Dash, again in his alt mode, which is obviously a sports car. He's meant to be as quick as Blair talks. So this is one fast little fucker. This is Tacker, which is some sort of, I don't know, Cybertronian garbage truck. Is probably the best way I could probably describe this guy, because he don't know what the fuck he's supposed to be. Incidentally, he does have these little wheels. I mean, he's meant to have treads at the back there. So he's meant to have 2 front wheels and treads at the back. you know, these little track things, but instead he's got these two little wheels on the undercarriage, so they do glide along quite well, as you can see. So yeah, green with a bit of yellow and all that, blah 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 blah. I mean, you can see for yourself anyway. So again, you can see where the head's going to pop out from there. This is Mac. Just remove the guns. That's Mac, who's obviously a space shuttle. Now, this is a space shuttle, a full-size space shuttle, which is going to take astronauts into space. This is a fucking car. Bit of a size difference there, isn't there? Obviously, this is either a fucking humongous car or a tiny little shuttle. You decide. But yeah, I mean, aside from that, again, you've got a little kibble for the arms itself there. But otherwise, not too bad. Very vortex blast off looking. Blast off, not vortex. And because of the darkness, you can't really, I mean, you can see where the head is, but obviously it's not too bad compared to the others. And this, take this off, is Tackle, which is obviously it kind of reminds me of Gears. Do you remember Gears from the mini-bots? He has that kind of look, I think. But other than that, that's the alt modes. So now this is where they're unique. This is the bit I like about them. Not so much these little alt modes. I'll get the camera off my little ugly mug first, because I don't like to look at myself. I'm not the star of the shows. These guys are. Now the thing about these guys, in fact, I need one important instrument to help transform, which is this thing, a pen lid. Nothing, just normal biro pen lid, which will come in very useful. So yeah, the transformation for these guys are almost near identical and very, very simple. So this guy itself, pull the head back, pull his legs down, come on, there you go. Now, what you need to do is split the legs apart for these guys. Now, obviously you can see where his little hands are already. Now, if you see the top there, obviously that's where his head's going to come out of. What you need to do is push through. I use the pen lid because it's easier. And there you have his little face. Can you see that? All you simply do is twist these around, and you have his robot mode, which kind of looks shit. It does. There's no two ways about it. He's, you know, it kind of reminds me of an Oompa Loompa. You know, just this weird looking thing. He's got these really long legs, short arms, and tiny head. So he's so disproportionate. You know, it just does. I mean, it's okay, but I mean, come on, look at the size of that body. You know, it does look shit. You know, there's no two ways about it. Anyway, that's him. I'm not going to bother with the weapons. All the accessories are there, but I'm not going to bother putting those in the hands. So yeah, that's this guy. That's Wing. Going to Waver now. Again, exact same transformation mode. Pull his two arms up, pull the legs down, pull them apart, give them a quick twist around. Oops, this way, yep, this way. For this guy. Pull his legs apart, push the head forward, through his crotch, and there you have this guy, Waver. Again, you know, he's not bad, he's not good, but he does look a bit, you know, deformed with the tiny little arms. But I mean, that's his face. I mean, the face aren't too bad. I do like the molds for the face. Anyway, that's him. This is Dash. Again, exact same kind of transformation mode. Let's put his legs open, push his head through. And there you have Dash. Again, nice looking mould for the face there. These weird little arms and the long legs. And again, let's try and get through to Tacker. There he is. I'm not going to dwell over these guys too much because I'm aware of the time now, so I'm just going to speed this up a bit. So that's this guy. Again, very nice face mould. Shit transformation figure. Mac, removed that. It was undercarriage. Just broke his wheel off, but easy to put back on. Again, legs apart. Stick that through his crotch, and there you have Mac. Again, he looks fucking weird with the tiny little arms, tiny body, and long legs. Kind of a bit like a supermodel, I guess. And finally, Tackle. Again, that's his face there. I do like the faces. They are nice little moulds. Anyway, this is the unique part about them. All of these figures, obviously, combine into Landcross, as you all well know. However, as I said before, each of these guys here combine with each other to form one robot. So two become one. That's for the vote bots. Anyway, so I'll do according to the cartoons first of all. So you've got Wing, which is this guy, and Waver, which is this guy. So move those two out of the way first. Now, the way the names works is whoever's on top has the first name, whoever's on bottom has the second name. Now, in the cartoons, they never showed these figures. All they ever showed was the combined mode of these two figures. So if I show you what I mean, if I just basically pop his head down, now this guy is going to become the legs, and this guy is going to become the top half. So again, all I'm going to do is push his head down, that's the magic bit, put his arms up, flip that around, pull his arms down, twist them down, twist again on the other side. Now again, I've just pushed his head up there. Now I'm going to get my magic pen lid, push that through. He's got a second head there. So I'll show you that again. Head 1. Watch it. Head 2. So that's for his robot mode, individual robot mode, and combined robot mode. I simply push that through, and there it is. And these two to be combined like that. And now this is the more say commonly, or the more you know, this is the guy we see in the animated cartoons, which is Wingwaver, which is a combination of Wing and the Waver. So that's him there. A bit of back kibble there, but not a great deal. But overall, you know, it's not too bad. I mean, it looks better than what it did before. And one mistake I've made, I put the arms the wrong way. They meant to go backwards like that. So I hide the tiny little arms, and they just basically just go in the back like that. They just sit in a little thingy, doodah thing. Anyway, so that's Wingwaver. Now, fist-wise, bit shit. It's just a fucking hole in the bottom. So what you do is you grab one of the weapons that has a little port on the back, and you simply push that in the hole, and that's him holding his fucking gun. So it's a bit shite, really. Some do have little holes in the like little fists, so you can actually hold it normally as well. So that's Wingwaver. Who else I've got? I've got Dashtacker next. Dashtacker. Tacker. So again, arms back, head down, head up. Push that through. Now, I'm about to end my 10 minutes again. I've just looked at the clock and I've spent too long fucking about with these. So it's going to be a 3-part, I'm afraid. Sorry, guys. But very quickly, before my bell goes off, Dashtacker. Obviously, he's now got these little fist indents, so he's got kind of imprints for his arms there. Back kibble, not too bad, but yeah, it looks a lot better than what it did previously as his individual mode. Really fucking need to get a move on because I'm spending too long on these guys, and I think there are 32 different modes to show these guys. I'll finish Machtackle off first because those are the more common ones. That's the third one that was featured in the cartoons. So head down on this guy, push his arms back, where's my pen lid? There. Again, push his head through, and again combine these two guys together, and that is Machtackle, which again is not too bad. Again, he can hold a weapon in his fists like so, or he can too many guns, where is it? Yeah, or he can hold it in his little fist like so. It does look shit sticking out. But anyway, on with the show. Obviously, because these can combine in any combination. So, for example, I could remove that and remove that and have that on like so. There are 32 different combinations, I think. Blah blah blah. 32 was 5. I can't pass the count. You count. You do the maths. All in all, so I don't think I'm going to go through all of them because I've only got 8 minutes remaining, and I need to go through Landcross shit. I'm not going to do a 15-parter going through the different modes. What? You do want to see them? You honestly want me to sit here and go through all of them? No, I can't do that. It'd take too long. Okay, just for you. We enjoyed that. That was a quick little demonstration of all the little figures combining into their different modes in their different combinations. As I'm talking, I'm going to take these guys apart and show you Landcross, if I can. All I'm simply going to do is push the heads down because you don't need any of the heads of the little heads. I know, like my head jokes, but I'm going to stop the head jokes because they're getting a bit, a bit too much. So, what should I do first? I am looking to, right, that's it. basically all I'm simply doing there, if I just push my camera down, is start. Start forming parts of the robot itself. So that's basically I'm setting up. So I've just moved that. That's become a shoulder. That's going to become an arm. And I'm pretty gonna much talk all the way through this until I've got it. Just trying to remember which piece is which piece now. Yeah, that's the one there. That one there. That one forms into there. Now I think the system of how they do this is quite ingenious. There's they are unique because they form so well together. In the fact that God, I'm trying to get my words out. And transform. It's true. Men can't multitask. Fuck me. It's true. Well, not literally. Fuck me. I am married after all. I think they work well because they are so fucking unique. Because each gestalt that we've seen previously, such as Bruticus, etc., have their own individual alt modes that combine into the robot mode, but you don't get the little combiners combining themselves. So I think that's what makes this one unique. So there we're going to have the original the guns that were on the back, and now going to become their feet. I am now going to get this little fucker, and oops, need these two little tabs out. So this is Waver going top of Tackle. Oh, I've got this wrong. Try to think now. Nope, it's correct. These are little fuckers again because that's just a little peg I've pulled out. So because of the angle, they don't always go in perfectly. That's done. So they can all start to take shape. Next, I've got Wing. Wing is going to go on there like so to form the body. Then I'm going to have his arm that way and his arm that way. Let's get his chest plate on, like so. Crotch piece connects on there. And the little guns that were attached to the car before, etc., etc., become his fists. Again, very similar to the other gestalts, just simply pop those in the holes. And then finally, well, almost finally, stick on the head. So there you have him, Landcross, in all his pride and glory there. Not a bad little combiner. But what you can also do, if I just move them aside there, is the original guns I was showing you, which the little guys hold. You can actually combine them together. So if I grab that, for example, basically the main big gun is just absolutely full of holes, and all you simply do is find the corresponding port to plug into the hole there. So like so. So suddenly you've got one huge motherfucking gun for this guy, and you put that in his hand, which is pretty pointless because the weight of it keeps pulling the damn thing off, and bits always fall off. But if I'm lucky, this guy's going to stay on. For now. Anyway, so yeah. Landcross, obviously he's got slight movements in his arms there. They just move back and forth, like so. Again for the legs. But yeah, I mean, combined mode, and that's his face there. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, obviously he looks a bit higgledy-piggledy. If I show you his backside, you know, it looks a mess. It just looks a fucking mess. But I do like his combined mode. I mean, that to me is the dog's bollocks. It really is. You know, any fan of the Victory series, I would highly recommend this guy. I have managed to fit this into 3-parter, so I'm not going to do a 4-parter. Thank fuck for that. So this is Chief, 888. I'll just say that one more time, at a slight angle, saying thanks for watching. Please subscribe. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll keep doing them as long as you keep watching. So this is Chief, logging off.